Picture this. You've decided to go silent, thinking it will make her start missing you, but instead she seems completely unbothered. Why is that? What's truly going on in her mind? More importantly, how can you create a void so significant that she can't ignore your absence, stick around? Because this isn't just about staying silent. It's about making every moment of that silence work to your advantage. Section 1. Why silence? Why silence does not always work, doesn't always work. Silence can be a double-edged sword used wisely. It creates space for someone to reflect on your absence. Used incorrectly, it can backfire completely. The problem is that many people approach silence with the wrong mindset. They think if I stop texting, she'll realize how much she needs me. But here's the truth. Silence is effective only when it stems from a place of strength, not desperation. Imagine you stop talking to her, but deep down you're glued to your phone, waiting for her response. She'll subconsciously sense that you're still emotionally tied to her, and she won't feel the loss. True, silence is genuine. It's when you step back to focus on yourself, not to manipulate her into missing you. Women are intuitive. They can pick up on whether your silence is authentic or forced. If it feels calculated or immature, it loses its impact. Silence only works when it reflects self-respect and growth. Section. The mistake of expecting immediate results. 2. The mistake of expecting immediate results. Patience is one of the hardest virtues to practice, especially when emotions are involved after going silent. Many men start expecting immediate results. They assume she'll notice by tomorrow or she'll miss me within a week. But relationships, emotions, don't follow a schedule. Silence isn't a quick fix. It's a slow and deliberate process. If she's accustomed to your constant presence, her initial reaction might be relief, finally some space. But as time passes, that relief may turn into curiosity, doubt, and eventually longing. The mistake lies in obsessively waiting for her to reach out, which keeps you emotionally tied to her. True silence means letting go of expectations and trusting the process. Absence takes time to create an emotional impact, so patience is essential. Silence is a long-term strategy. Those who master it understand that its power unfolds gradually. Section 3. How women process silence. Differently. Process silence differently. Women process silence very differently from men. When a man goes silent, he might think she'll feel it immediately, but that's rarely the case. At first, she may not even register your absence. Assuming you'll reach out eventually, she knows your patterns. But as time passes and you don't reach out, cracks start to form in her confidence. She wonders, why hasn't he texted me? Is he over me? Has he moved on? Here's the kicker. Women are skilled at hiding their emotions, even when your absence starts to affect her. She may act unbothered. This is why patience is key. Silence forces her to confront feelings she might have been avoiding. It's not just your physical presence she starts to miss, but the energy, attention, and connection you brought into her life. This emotional wave builds over time, and when it finally hits, it hits hard. The importance of focusing on yourself. Section 4. The importance of focusing on yourself. Silence without self-improvement is like a car without fuel. It doesn't go anywhere. One of the biggest mistakes men make during no-contact periods is wasting that time. They sit around obsessing over whether she's thinking about them instead of using the silence as a chance to grow. No contact isn't just about making her miss you, it's about becoming someone worth missing. Ask yourself, what have I done to improve myself during this time? Have you picked up a new skill, focused on your fitness, or worked on your confidence? Or are you just waiting for her validation? Women are naturally attracted to men with purpose and ambition. When your silence is paired with personal growth, it sends a powerful message. You're not just waiting around, you're moving forward. When she sees this progress, whether through social media, mutual friends, or in person, it makes her question, did I underestimate him? Did I lose someone amazing? Silence, coupled with growth, is transformative. And that's when it begins to truly impact her. What really makes her notice? Section 5. What really makes her notice? The truth is, it's not the silence itself that makes her notice. It's what you do during that silence. If you're just sitting around doing nothing, she might not even care. But if you're out there thriving, the energy shift becomes undeniable. Women are highly attuned to energy. They can sense when a man is confident, focused, and thriving just as easily as they can sense when he's not. Silence without substance is forgettable. Silence backed by confidence, growth, and purpose is unforgettable. When she sees you genuinely happy and fulfilled without her, it creates a ripple effect. She starts to wonder, why does he seem so content without me? Did I make a mistake? The key is shifting your focus from her to yourself. By becoming your best self, you create an energy that's impossible to ignore. Section 6. Why? Why chasing her backfires? Chasing her backfires. Chasing someone who is pulled away is one of the fastest ways to lose respect and power in a relationship. When you chase after her, following a period of silence, the underlying message you're sending is, I don't value myself enough to wait for you to recognize my worth. This behavior not only reduces your value in her eyes, but also reinforces her belief that she holds all the control. Consider this: when you chase, you strip away the mystery. There's no tension, no intrigue, because you've laid all your cards on the table. She no longer needs to wonder about your feelings. You've made them blatantly clear. The truth is, people are drawn to what feels slightly out of reach. By making yourself overly accessible, you eliminate the very spark that could make her want to reconnect. The alternative is to cultivate patience and self-respect. Instead of chasing, focus on exuding confidence and independence. By pulling back, you give her the space to evaluate her feelings and realize what she might be losing. It's not about ignoring her. It's about showing that your world doesn't revolve around her. This approach not only protects your dignity, but also increases your value in her eyes. She'll begin to see you as a self-assured individual who doesn't compromise his worth for anyone. Section 07. The psychological impact of absence. Psychological impact of absence. When you remove yourself from someone's life, you create a void, and that void can be incredibly powerful. Absence forces reflection. It's in the quiet moments of solitude that people start to recognize the impact you had on their lives. This is particularly true in relationships when you're no longer readily available. Her mind begins to fill in the gaps. She replays memories, revisits old conversations and questions her decisions. This process, often called emotional withdrawal, can be deeply impactful. People become accustomed to routines, your calls, texts, and attention, and when that routine is disrupted, their mind goes into overdrive, trying to make sense of it. She might wonder, why hasn't he reached out? Is he seeing someone else? Did I make a mistake? These thoughts create emotional tension, which keeps you in her mind. However, the power of absence depends on the quality of the connection you shared. If your presence was meaningful and enriching, your absence will feel significant. On the other hand, if your presence was inconsistent or overly dependent on her, your absence may not leave much of an impression. This is why self-improvement is so crucial during no contact. The stronger and more confident you become, the more significant your absence will feel. Section 08. How to handle it when she reaches out. Handle it when she reaches out. Eventually, your silence may prompt her to reach out. This could be in the form of a casual hey, a question about something trivial, or even a heartfelt message, whatever the case. This is a pivotal moment, and how you respond can shape the dynamics moving forward. When she reaches out, your instinct may be to reply immediately and enthusiastically resist that urge. Responding too quickly or with too much eagerness can undo the progress you've made. Take a moment to assess the situation. Why is she reaching out? Is it genuine interest? Or is she testing the waters? Understanding her intentions will help you respond appropriately when you do reply. Maintain a calm, confident, and composed tone. Avoid jumping into deep or emotional topics right away. Instead, keep the conversation light and positive. For example, if she asks how you've been, share something exciting or fulfilling you've done recently. This not only piques her curiosity, but also reinforces the idea that you've been thriving without her. The goal isn't to play hard to get, it's to maintain your self-respect and independence by handling her outreach with confidence and ease. You show her that you're secure in yourself, which is an incredibly attractive quality. Section 09. Why confidence is key. Why confidence is the key. Confidence is the foundation of attraction. It's what catches attention and leaves a lasting impression. During no contact, your level of confidence, or lack thereof, will significantly influence how she perceives you. If your silence is rooted in fear or insecurity, she'll pick up on it. But if it comes from a place of strength and self-assurance, it becomes a powerful message. Confidence isn't just about how you present yourself externally, it's about how you view yourself internally. Do you see yourself as someone who is deserving of love and respect, or are you constantly seeking validation? These internal beliefs shape your actions, and those actions influence how others perceive you. During no contact, focus on building your confidence through self-improvement. Set goals, pursue your passions, and invest in yourself. When she sees you thriving without her, it challenges her assumptions. She may begin to wonder, did I make a mistake letting him go? This shift in perception can reignite her interest and make her see you in a new life. Confidence isn't about arrogance or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about embracing who you are and standing firm in your worth. When you adopt this mindset, your silence becomes a reflection of your inner strength. And that's what leaves a lasting impression. Section 10. The stay true to yourself. Importance of staying true to yourself. No contact isn't a tactic to manipulate someone. It's an opportunity to reconnect with yourself. If your intention is to use no contact to control her behavior, you've missed the point. The goal isn't to make her miss you. It's to rediscover your own value and build a life that fulfills you. Staying true to yourself means setting boundaries, prioritizing your well-being, and living authentically. It means refusing to compromise your values or self-respect just to win someone back. When you stay grounded in who you are, you attract people who respect and appreciate you for it. During this period, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Purr through your goals. Strengthen your relationships with friends and family, and take care of your mental and physical health. By doing so, you'll not only feel more fulfilled, but also create a life worth sharing with someone. Here's the most empowering truth. When you stay true to yourself, you realize your happiness doesn't depend on anyone else. Whether she comes back or not, you'll be in a place of strength and contentment. And that's what no contact is really about, not about winning her back, but about reclaiming yourself. The journey of silence isn't about conclusion, manipulating someone's feelings, or forcing them to see your worth. It's about finding your strength, rebuilding your confidence, and becoming the best version of yourself. Whether or not she realizes what she lost, the most important takeaway is that you rediscovered your value by focusing on personal growth, cultivating self-respect, and maintaining patience. You shift the power dynamic back to where it belongs within yourself. Silence, when done from a place of authenticity and purpose, is a testament to your inner strength. It's not about the absence of noise. It's about the presence of self-awareness and resilience. Remember, the goal of no contact isn't to win someone back, but to win yourself back. And when you do, you'll realize that the love and validation you sought external was always something you could give yourself. True fulfillment comes from within. And when you embrace that, you attract relationships that align with your highest potential, stay strong, stay focused, and never lose sight of your worth. Whatever happens next, know that you've already taken the most powerful step forward, choosing yourself.